If you made it this far, thanks for sticking with us. Back for the second period between Shaker Colonie and Clarkstown. Goals in the first period scored by Andrew Serafino and Eric Egan of Shaker Colonie. Took a look at the book. In the first 43 seconds of the game, 9 penalties and 1 ejection. 2 of those initial penalties in the first 17 seconds were majors, one against Shaker Colonie and 1 against Clarkstown. The ejection came against Clarkstown as the coach was removed from action 43 seconds in. A bunch of misconducts. We had a cross-check, a couple of face masks in there. But we got through the rest of it, and in the first minute and a half, Shaker Colonie got both of their goals to start this one. So 2-0 already, and we have a player down on the ice, and he is hurt. Hand is up. We're going to have somebody sent off here or not? Actually, no, they're not going to have a penalty on this one. So, even unable to get through a minute of play to start a period so far today. We're going to have face-off and neutralize. 14:22 left in this second period. Like we said, goals in the first scored by Eric Egan and Andrew Serafino for the Jets. About as many as they had yesterday in an entire game plus an overtime period. So it looks like we're going to have a face-off in Shaker Colonie ice now. And see if it was a hand pass or a high stick. Face-off will go to the Jets, going along the far side with the Trone. Can't get it out of danger just yet though, and Clarkstown will be able to hold in. Vanderlinden doing the work on that far side boards. Jets get it back though. Now they're through neutral ice. Now going over the blue line, coming into the right circle is Leach. Leach had one of the assists. Loose puck in front. It'll be saved by the defense. Got away from Mike Levy in goal today for Clarkstown. 13:45 left. And it literally took about 15 minutes to get through the first minute in the first period. So get through the first one here with only relatively a few stops. Nice change of pace to get things going here at the Bethlehem YMCA. Held in along the left side by Klotzik. He's unable to keep the pressure on. It's going to be flipped across ice and back into the neutral zone. Once again into the the Shaker Colonie third. But the Jets are going to be able to clear it out. And then the neutral third. Brought in, dumped in along the far side board by Sassino. But the Jets have it behind their own net. Can't get it out though. Clarkstown trying to get something going. Near side now that it eventually sneaks out to the point. And now we'll have a shot on, but it'll be blocked by the defense in front before it can get through to Riddle. Delayed offsides against Clarkstown. Now they'll get back across the blue line as they'll change the first line. Puck's going to be fired up and actually out of play here against the Jets. So we're going to have a delay of the game against Shaker Colonie, and they're going to have a face-off in their zone to the right of Riddle. .12:30 left to go in this one. 2-0. Shaker Colonie out in front. Shot from the point. Nice glove right there by Riddle. Jake Lewis had the initial try. Shaker Colonie will break out, coming along the right side with Kevin Egan. But he'll lose the handle, will be knocked over the blue line. And it looks like somebody said the right thing, and the hand immediately goes up, and this one's going to be against Shaker Colonie. slash called on this one. It happened right in front of us, and it looked more like somebody said the right thing as opposed to a physical act. But there's 2 in the box for Shaker Colonie, so we might have 2 of them actually. We might have a misconduct and a slash. Now, hang on, try and get it figured out here. And it is going to be 2 minors against Shaker Colonie. So somebody said something, and then we had a slash to go along with it.
2:48 of the second period. Number 10, Jake Duran with a slash. And number 22, Andrew Serafino with a cross check. That's Duran with a slash and Serafino with a cross check. 2:48 of the second period.
So last time Shaker Colonie was on the penalty kill, they actually played most of the minute and a half in Clarkstown. Nice save made there at the back on the drive. And that save was made by Riddle. He keeps his shutout intact right now. 11:49 left in the period, 1:01 left in the dual minors that have a 5-on-3 right now for Clarkstown. Draw down in the corner. Seeing who can dig it out. Eventually Clarkstown emerges with it. They'll go behind the net. Now they'll get it out to the point. Chance from the top. Yes, and it will go high and have to be brought back down. Dixon has it now at the other point near side. Tries to get a pass in the slot. Unable to do so. And chasing into the corner will be LeSueur. LeSueur tries to play it along the boards. Unable to do so. And now the Jets have it at the back. No, they'll lose the handle there. And they'll see. Yes, they will go back to LeSueur at the point. LeSueur winds it up. No, it'll go across the ice to Dixon. Dixon has a shot. Kick save made. Chance in front on the rebound and a score for Clarkstown, cutting this lead 2-1 now with the Clarkstown goal. That one's probably going to go to Steve Marvin, sophomore forward there with the rebound. Took his time and put it top shelf and gets Clarkstown back into this one. Like I said, 2-1 in favor of the Jets. Clarkstown going to have another 20 seconds on the power play.
3:44 of the second period. By number 21, Stephen Marvin, with an assist to number 12, Mitch LeSueur. 3:44 of the second period. Marvin from LeSueur.
So Marvin and LeSueur combined for the goal that gets Clarkstown back in it. Rister is going to be blocked in front by the defense as it goes back behind, came by Tossie. 10:35 left to go in the second period, 2-1. Colonie Shaker in the lead. Both of their goals came in the first minute and a half, and Clarkstown's been playing from behind ever since. After that wild start to this one where we had 9 penalties and an ejection, a couple of majors in the first 43 seconds of play. Back behind goes Dixon, looking to get it out as the other penalty comes to an end, so we're back at even strength. We're going to have icing right here against Clarkstown with 10:11 left in the period. Penalty actually this time going to be against Matson, against Mark Matson of Shaker Colonie, and the Jets are going to go back on the penalty kill with 10:11 left in the period.
Shaker Colonie penalty at 4:49 of the second period on number 16, Mark Matson for a minor rough. That's Matson with a rough at 4:49 of the second period.
So back to the power play. Clarkstown converted last time. This time they'll dump in and have a delayed offside, but Colonie's going to go the length of the ice with it and make Clarkson back up. Grabbed back there by Chase, looking to get a pass. Tries to get it through his middle, but can't get it, and it'll be deflected and it'll still go to Clarkstown. Coming in up the left side, tries to get a backhand pass across, but unable to get it on target. Dixon holds in for Clarkstown. Now they'll go back into the corner. Backhanded back across, but it's going to be stolen by the Jets and come back the other way. Through the legs of the defense, can't get anything going though, and that time Eric Egan was taken to the ice. Back behind the goal, they try to go to Egan again, can't get it to him though, it goes along to the far side. Go up the right way with it, and actually we're going to have the hand go up again. And we're going to have another rough against, looks like we're going to have an unsportsmanlike call now, so another player in the box.
Way too fast for you.
And Joey Chara is probably going to call for the unsportsmanlike there. So, going to have at least 30 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey for Clarkstown here, and then we'll see what else, the repercussions of whatever was said there. We're going to have a timeout actually called by Shaker Colonie with 9:11 left in the period, and we'll get it all sorted out in just a second here on TimesJunior.com and the Sidelines blog.